Probably like game mentality, you know, like taking the game serious. Cause like even though I was probably like 3rd, 4th grade when I started, like every game was serious. You know, every game was like you gotta be locked in. You gotta prep yourself before the game. You gotta recover after the game. Things like that, you know. Like things a lot of maybe 4th, 5th grade hoopers aren't really like doing, you know. Especially like versus out there versus here, you know. You don't see that as much. The kind of competitiveness that everybody has. You feel it out there, really. I'm a 1-2.
Okay.
I mean, I run the 1 through 3 basically.
Okay.
I wanna get a little 20 piece tonight. I mean, last year I had 34, but I mean, tonight's in the game where like we could really, our team, we could like really like get going after this game. You know, kind of like, because our season, you know, hasn't been the greatest as we expected, but this game could really be like the thing that gets us going up, you know, gets us like moving, gets us momentum. Yeah, there's a dude on the other team. They got like a bigger guy, and then they got like number 33. He's like their center. They're right-hand dominant, you know, likes to get in the paint. He can shoot a little bit, but he's not the quickest. Stay in front of him, he's not. Then they have another kid who came from like Torrey Pines. So he's pretty good too, but he's kind of like a longer, kind of like a little awkward guard, but he's good. He's like probably 6'1". So yeah, they got 2 dudes on their team, but yeah, they look a little different from last year. Some dudes transfer, so yeah, I'm ready to go. I mean, they love Joel, you know. If my dad or I ever have questions about like a coach or an area or like just curious about anything basketball, you know, we're always free to like hit up Joel and talk to him, ask him about this, and he's always like, you know, being helpful, giving advice. I mean, even this is like a perfect example of like him giving me opportunity, you know. I'm Asian, so I'm Japanese, Filipino, and Vietnamese. Being an Asian basketball player, like, you might not get as much recognition or looks as other players, especially, you know, like us Filipinos too, and like Japanese, Vietnamese, like, we're not the tallest people, you know. I wasn't always tall growing up or big, but I worked really hard to get where I am right now, and like, I'm a representation of my Asian community and the hard work I put in every day, so that's really how it's been. Because I've seen guys like at camps and stuff, or just like on AAU teams get picked over me, that they're not better than me, they fit the part more than I do, and sometimes that's just how it is. We're all quick. Like, I don't think I know a Filipino like basketball player that's slow, you know.
I can't say I know.
There's not a lot of those out there, you know.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love the weather out here, man. You really can't complain. Like, it's not a lot of times where you can get like a good 80 on like a random Wednesday in February, you know.
Right.
Like a lot of places are dealing with snow, but I mean, look how nice it is out. If you just walk around, I'm very lucky to where I go to school. Like, you just walk around after school sometimes, like, you know, and it's just nice, you know. Especially public market's so nice, and there's so much food there. I'm always kept basketball as like opportunity for me. You know, I mean, college basketball would be great for me, man. Like, I'll play anywhere, you know. I'm not gonna be like, nah, I don't wanna go here because there's like, I'm gonna keep basketball in my life for as long as I can, and if that means like having to go like a JUCO or like even like do anything like that, like I would, you know. Like, I love basketball. Honestly, I mean, I grew up watching North Carolina. Like, it's definitely a far reach for me, but like, I feel like if I worked as hard as I could, I don't know how long it take me to get there, but I feel like I could. Like, I grew up watching like North Carolina, you know. My dad was a North Carolina fan, and so was my grandpa. So my dad always kind of had me like had the jerseys, like stuff like that. And I always just grew up watching that basketball. You know, college basketball it's high level hoops. It's not.
It is.
It's higher level than the NBA. Because in the NBA you got some guys, you know, go ISO, they're gonna go, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But in college basketball, I mean, unless you're an elite level player, like, you're not gonna get that treatment, you know.
Right.
It's like different basketball. It's like different levels, you know. And like college basketball, you need like a traditional big man and like a guard who can really run the offense. Sometimes in the NBA, there's not a lot of that, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like especially if you're like a younger hooper, like I'm young, like when you watch college basketball, it gives you like opportunity to like really see what it's about, because like defense is different in college basketball too. And the team level of like intensity. Yeah, like you watch the games, like you can just watch the bench, and you can tell like the bench is constantly up, or like a good team, like the bench is constantly up, they're constantly clapping, you know. I mean, you look at the crowd, the atmosphere, like it's really high level hoops.